Good to go.
This is recording, okay? Red bar on top. Checking once again.
No, that is. I checked that. That is recording. Don't worry. But yeah, this is what one episode can do to you, man.
See, if you fuck up, I know that I will forgive you. But if I fuck up, I know that I will not forgive me. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's true. That is.
That should be a bit, dude.
Yeah, that should be a bit. Yes, that's actually a funny bit.
When you're a insecure person, you fuck up, I'll forgive you. Because I'm desperately wanting to be a friend.
No, because I understand fuck up. But I am so insecure that if I fuck up, I will never forgive myself.
No, also I'm so desperate for friends that I'm never going to be mad at you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a very good angle. Very sad, but very good angle.
But I know how dispensable I am in other people's lives.
That is true. But the whole idea is that, I mean, that's what every comedian is, dude. Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Don't spill apple juice, dude. Apple juice is bad. Spilling apple juice is very bad.
It's considered good luck.
Oh, really?
In some communities.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's huge in some communities. What's your dick size? My dick size, it's huge in some communities. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should talk to a woman like that. That will be a very good way to talk to women. Let me put my phone on silent. I don't want to fuck up even once in this podcast because you'll fucking remind me forever.
We are keeping all of this in the podcast.
Yeah, we will keep it. No issues. We will keep up the fact that last podcast, today is working. So in good audio, I will tell.
Yeah.
Last podcast, what a brilliant podcast. 45 minutes of intense conversations about cricket, the sport both of us love.
Yeah.
1.6 billion people love. We had so much insights about it, so much and then we forgot to press the record button on my mic.
On both of our.
Yes, of course, the mic.
Yeah.
But have you moved on from that?
Actually, I have.
You have moved on, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Therapy is working.
Therapy is working, really working. And tell me about so today you have made like mutton curry and all. What the fuck is that about, dude?
Yeah, like it's been hard to get Anand into bed, so I finally cooked. Stomach is the way to your heart.
But yeah, the whole idea is like it's nice, you know, like because I suck at cooking. I'm a terrible cook. Like max I know is like Maggie and that shit. How did your cooking journey start?
I was always, I used to come home. My grandmother used to make these amazing sweets. No, none of that. I went to the US. There was you can't hire maids there.
Oh yeah, because it's ridiculously expensive.
Ridiculously expensive to eat outside. Plus, 2 days you eat sandwich and then you're like, please, thoda sambar, some rice.
Okay. The Indian you start yelling.
I want. Ek do naan ho jaye aaj.
So, but I've met like a lot of people who have gone abroad and then come back, but still they're not good at that cooking that much.
They must have had one bakra roommate who's good at cooking.
Oh, you were that.
No, one of my other roommates wanted to cook. He is very bad at cooking.
Oh, he's just not his thing.
Yeah, he was not interested.
But he wanted. That means
he wasn't curious enough to know how to make something better. He was just like, yeah, it's edible. Let's eat it.
Oh, acha.
I'll pay attention. I'll cut the onion the right way for this dish.
Oh, acha. You were like more the Ratatouille.
Yeah.
And he was more like the midget from Ratatouille. He's like, I just want to be a cook.
When actually I was in engineering also at home, one after the other, 2 of my grandparents were sick. So my parents used to travel out of town to visit them in the hospital. So, and they would give me money. And why spend money on food when you can spend it on alcohol?
How old were you when they were going for this?
19, 20.
Oh, okay. Of course. That time alcohol, bro. You're not going to spend on anything else.
So I'm like, okay, so I'll spend on alcohol.
But 19, you wouldn't even like cook so much. You would like eat anything that's there, right?
No, eat anything outside. But they were gone for like 20 days. After 30 days, you're like,
okay.
Arey yaar, sutta ke liye paise nahi bachega yaar.
True. Yeah. So then you started cooking at home as well?
Yeah, I started cooking at home. And without my parents knowing, they don't even allow like eggs and stuff at home.
And you
I made a nice chicken biryani.
Oh, both your parents are vegetarian?
Yeah, full cut shit
powered Brahmin. I forgot. I keep forgetting your Brahmin because you just cooked mutton for me.
Yeah.
I just forgot. Oh, so your parents are Brahmin, so nothing would be allowed inside the house, right?
Yeah, like eggs and all they allowed for me, okay, but they know non-veg.
Yeah, so, got it.
Yeah. So
no, my mother has the same thing. My mother is a vegetarian. So, but dad eats non-veg. She loves non-veg. So they came to a thing. She had separate utensils for non-veg.
Oh, even though you said that without tasting, she cooks really well. Non-veg.
She very well. She just by the smell and the color she can tell. She doesn't even have to take she will in the only for salt she'll use my dad. She will take a little and then the hand thing that the most creepy romantic gesture in Tamil movie. All in like, how do you romance? You put a little bit of the gravy and you have to suck it like and you're like, that is. Have you seen that? It's creepy.
Yeah.
But in Tamil movies, it's romantic.
Yeah, in a movie, if you're a writer and you want two characters to fall in love, at the beginning she gives it to him in his hand.
Oh yeah, you see it. You see it.
Then she's like, no, lick it from my hand.
Yeah.
If it's hot, it'll be in my hand. It won't be your hand.
They did this in a movie. I don't know if you've seen Kareeb Single.
I've not
Irfan
seen it.
Khan and
Parvati Rao.
Parvati Menon, I think.
Parvati Menon. Sorry,
No,
yeah.
Parvati Rao.
Yeah, sorry, it was some teacher of mine.
Yeah,
Parvati
exactly,
Rao, yeah.
Parvati Rao. Parvati Menon, and they do the same thing what you're talking about.
Huh.
So in the beginning of the movie, the whole movie starts off with them. It's a very fucked up premise though.
Huh.
They meet on a dating app.
Huh.
This guy, and it's a dating app where Irfan is this jolly go lucky guy who's like very outright like
Extension of his character from Metro. Life
kind
in a
of,
Metro.
yes. But he, he's also little thoda village wala vibes bhi deta hai.
Yeah.
He's like, aapne aam khaye hain? Like, he's kind of that guy, okay? And then, and she is this, her husband, she's a widow.
Oh, South Indian. She plays a South
Indian. She's a Malayali.
Okay.
Or I think Tamil, I don't know. She's a widow and then she's moving on with her life. And and then she's like, friends are telling, try dating apps and all that shit. And they both meet. And it's funny because they see the starting scene is she is very particular about her water bottle.
Huh.
He asked for water.
Karke piyo type.
No, she's like, no, मैं अपना पानी share नहीं करती.
Oh, very nice.
And this is this outgoing guy right? कि पानी share नहीं करती. मतलब, he's just shocked. He's like, what is wrong with you? From where I come from, this is like not even a thing. And then that's it. They just eat that and then they leave it. And the last scene of the movie is that she has a water bottle in her hand and he's like, क्या मैं आपके पानी पी सकता हूँ? And she gives him the water bottle. That's the scene.
Yeah, post-credit scene. What they're not saying, but what you need to imagine is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she's okay with the tongue. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it means. And I saw it like that was bad writing if you think about it. Because if you ended dude, you see it in such a way where everybody would have noticed it.
Yeah.
And also it's very bad. I don't know much about movies, but I'm still saying the camera goes to the water bottle and comes back.
Oh.
Like you're like, you know, this is where it's gonna go. But that movie is very good only because of Irfan Khan. Fucking just took the movie on his shoulders forever. He's too good, dude. That's why I like falling in love with like when you watch his movies, it's just too good. Like I've seen Maqbool.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone has seen Maqbool. So these kind of things, like when I talk about that curry thing, that was the whole thing. So yeah, coming back to the conversation. Sorry,
No, but in Indian culture, like giving water or not saying no to water is like a huge thing, right? It's like a character litmus test. So, but have you noticed in India, no matter how much success you have, how pompous you are, how much money you have, if you're asking for water, you make a face like you've just walked the Registan for 7 days. You're like,
like the other person.
Yeah, you're like, put it there, put it here. Pani hai kya?
Oh, acha, yeah.
Pani,
Cool.
Water.
Oh,
like,
that
it's
is
almost
just,
like
I think, the ingrained poverty in India that from the last 100 years.
Water is there, auntie.
We always ask like, pani hai kya?
Yeah. And even if your friends are like, ek glass
pani
dena yaar, please.
Oh yeah, that's a good observation.
Yeah. Uncle, pani pila do na yaar. Like it's...
Anything else you ask with a sense of authority.
Yeah, like...
Except for water.
You're like, chai milegi? But it's like, ek glass pani milega, please. It's like more rooted, more
I like
grounded.
that how you added that extra act out. Like, pani milegi? I saw that one. You did that. That if I had just followed the trajectory of your face, it would have made the Nike
pendulum.
It would have made the Nike logo. Like you did that.
Actually, Nike symbol is usually made with a creepy head movement, right? It's like, chalegi kya?
Chalegi. Oh, what is this? Jabbi matter.
Ekdam kadak.
Ekdam kadak. No, that Chalegi guy is the outside the railway station.
Oh,
And he thinks that she's a prostitute.
Chalna.
Chalna. Arey, मैं extra दूंगा. मैं वो नहीं.
This week I rewatched it coincidentally.
Oh, Jabbi Mat.
Kavya was watching, so I rewatched it.
When you're married and you're dating, you have to watch these movies once in a while.
Yeah, I actually like that movie for a lot of other things apart from the story and stuff. Like, it's the pacing of the movie is very mature. It's there are always beats. Okay, now they're running away together. Okay, now they're making it to the train. Okay, now they're going to lie to their parents.
Okay.
Oh, now they're going to run away. Okay, now he's going to leave. He's going to take care of his business. There are easy beats. Like if you're a writer, it's perfect. It moves from one to the other, and every beat is and then this happens is not there. It's like, because of this happens.
This happened.
and
Basic
hence
storytelling.
Yeah.
You let the story flow.
It's
But
very nice.
I don't. The only thing I don't like about the movie is that overacting. Number one.
Karina is a little...
They're trying to sell that Delhi girl.
Yeah, she did a decent job for her standards, but I don't think it's the greatest performance of this.
I don't think so. She did a good job. I thought
Generational.
it was too exaggerated. Like, I understand how people are a little talkative, and we have hung out. I've met people like that in real life, like where they're extra talkative. Like, they're annoying.
Say the people who record conversations 1.5 hours a week, where there is no dead air.
That is actually
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true. But we are intellects.
Yeah.
No, what I'm trying to say is, like, have you been on trains and all? Like, the same situation. This happened to me recently. Like, it's 11 o'clock train, which reaches 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's already a late night train.
Yeah.
People get into the train. Dinners are just like hot. Like eat and pass out. So everybody finished their dinner by 11:30, 11:45. I'm already on my bed. There's just one berth, not switching off the light, just talking. Till
Alone.
no, to each other.
Oh,
like,
fuck,
there's a family of 4 just talking to each other till 1. And people every light is off.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you personify that
Yeah.
as the one person,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Kareena Kapoor and
Yeah,
Jab We Met.
yeah.
And you're asking me if I was Shahid Kapoor, you have to fall in love with this girl. I'm like, no, dude, I don't.
In fact, his first reaction is the proper reaction.
Yeah, like...
It's like, I don't care if you were in a hostel or a brothel. I don't care. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it was too... I think the meter was like, you go full.
Yeah.
And I think someone else would have done a better job. But the whole like little cheesy shit about her fixing him. That old Bollywood trope of like the women fixing...
Yeah. And then him returning the favor because now she needs fixing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like him reminding him what she really is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
you've forgotten who you really are.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what I would think about Imtiaz Ali movies. They are like, in some parts they are very good,
Mm.
but if you see it as a whole, he just somehow makes it cheesy.
So the thing is, his direction skills and filmmaking skills are good,
Huh.
but his outlook towards life is very lame. That's
Yes.
what I think.
Yes.
As a writer, I hate the characters he writes. It's all that one guy.
But
he
if
has
you think about it, as if filmmaking, if you just like know a little bit about films, you understand when you go to filmmaking, there are a lot of people who play a part in it.
Yeah.
Who like dude, I
Yeah.
watched. Did you watch Chamkila?
I did.
What a good movie.
Yeah.
But without the music,
It's
A.R.
nothing.
Rahman fucking uplifts that movie to a next level.
Yeah. If not for that, there are a lot of wasted things. Like
Yeah.
Parineeti Chopra is absolutely just a statue in the entire movie.
But I think that's what they wanted from her. It looked like that. They wanted her to be this expressionless but a girl in love, you know?
But they didn't convey it well enough.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not saying they achieved what they were going for. But sometimes when you see like, no, that's what they're going for. Like, you know, like that's fucked up. Like, no, that's actually what they like. Same with Geet. Jab We Met.
Yeah.
That's what they were going for. They were going for this extroverted Hindi, like Delhi chick who's so talkative, but don't go, turn down the meter. So what they did is with Geet, they turned down the meter too much. With Parineeti, they reduced it too much.
Yeah.
Because they think like that's how the Bollywood audience will understand. I'm like, no, fuck you, they understand.
Yeah, they understand subtleties.
Yeah.
But it would not have, like, they knew, what I think is, they knew while writing the movie that people like you and me would find this a little too over the top. And they were like, but we are not trying to get them.
Yeah, fair enough. If you say that, then I totally agree.
Yeah.
If it is for those people, you know,
because they themselves don't see life that way. These are all English-speaking bandra mein rehne wale log. They don't know such
who are you
people.
talking about?
Like Imtiaz Ali and all these filmmakers in general.
Huh?
Like Kareena Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor have probably never met someone like that. Have never taken a train.
Yes.
So they don't know. So this is all based on what the writers think will hit the masses.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's why these movies are uplifted, because of all the technicians that work on this movie have taken a train.
Yeah. But it's also, as a writer, it's a tricky thing for that Geet character. Because you know in the second half, it has to be jarring how silent she is.
Yeah, exactly.
So they couldn't find the balance of a realistic talkative person. Because they were like, they also need an unrealistically quiet person in the second half.
No, but it's... I get what you're saying. You know what? Fair enough. I get what you're saying. The thing is, if you stretch the extremes, audience can read it better.
Yeah.
I think it's more like that.
Yeah. If you stretch because...
But acting is subtlety, I think... I don't know. I mean, I don't know much.
For me, I think Shahid Kapoor was the better performance. His performance was better in the movie than her.
Dude, any day, bro. And also...
And a few jokes landed really well. in that
like,
movie.
Which was your favorite joke?
The one where he hires a taxi and says that we'll beat the train to the next station.
And he's like, da da da.
Yeah, that is a visual joke. That's very good. And then when, like simple throwaway jokes, like when he's like, "Gaadi roko," and he gets down, and Kareena Kapoor's like, "Arey, yahin pe thodi der ruk nahi sakte the," like because she thinks he's gonna pee.
Yeah, that is good. Those jokes are good. And even Chalna. मैं वो नहीं हूँ. Those are funny jokes. If you
क्या नहीं है चलना baby.
चलना. अरे मैं extra भी दे दूँगा.
That's
and
funny.
my favorite joke in this like मैं
Hotel Descent.
नहीं. My favorite joke is like क्यों देखूं मैं गन्ने के खेत.
नहीं देखना है मेरे को.
नहीं देखना गन्ने के खेत. क्यों देखूं मैं.
And शायद was like मत देख यार तू मना कर दे यार.
हाँ नहीं देखना तो मना कर दे यार कोई बात नहीं.
कोई तेरे को देखने की जरूरत नहीं है मना कर दे यार.
That joke I laughed.
Yeah.
When that came it like it stuck.
Yeah.
That was one of the jokes. मैं क्यों देखूं गन्ने के खेत.
नहीं देखना मेरे को गन्ने के खेत. That's funny.
Yeah. I can't believe how from fucking mutton curry we went to Jab We Met.
Oh fuck yeah. So this mutton curry that I made is actually a Pakistani dish. We are anti-nationals right now. It's a Lahori dish called karahi because they don't write kadai. They use R where we use D.
Oh, acha. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, because you see Pakistanis writing on internet and all like they don't write. How do you write?
There's a lot of flying handkerchief on the letters. It's just like I see that
how
a
would
lot.
you type hame in English?
Hame.
Haan.
Hume. Hame. That like they are bad English.
But like based on Hindi movie titles, I would say it's like Humein.
हाँ, correct. Yes,
Hame.
Hame. Yeah.
They write Humay. Hame.
Hame. Oh, acha.
So ऐसे करते करते कराही. It's Karahi.
Oh,
So
how much? Why do you know so much about Pakistan?
Because I hung out with made a lot of Pakistani friends in the US.
Oh, really?
Which you would not have. That opportunity does not. Unless you leave India.
How was that feeling like hanging out with Pakistan? Because I've never done it. My closest is going to Wagah border, where I've seen from across the gate. I've seen Pakistani people waving flags, wearing burqas. It's like okay. It's
at Wagah border, sometimes they give opportunity to some kids to run with the flag. I did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I laughed at those kids so much.
Yeah, I went
because in mine it was because kids doing it's fine. But when I went, they gave like a 60-year-old woman those flags and she ran.
Oh, okay.
And it was just like, we were all worried, like, when is she gonna fall? And we are like, dude, Pakistan is watching. हमारी इज्जत का सवाल है.
थोड़े मुश्तंडों को भेजो यार.
Exactly. And the thing is, the funny thing is this is how Pakistan is, okay? You get the image of that country so vividly because, I don't know, I'm gonna get hate for this or not. My POV, I'm sitting there, my gate, India gate, and then you can see the Pakistan gate. And they open it and you can see Pakistani people.
Yeah.
Women are sitting separately, men are sitting separately. And I'm looking at it's all co-ed. It's all co-ed over there. And I'm like, this is exactly what they show in the movies.
Yeah.
Why are you guys still sticking to the norm?
Yeah, agreed. And also, I don't know if it was the case when you went. When I went, the Indian side, there was not one space empty. It was full. And Pakistani side was mostly the stadium was empty.
Like Manchester City fans, huh? Manchester City fans. You guys are like Man U, jam-packed. City fans.
You're like, Red Devils. And they're like, where?
Go Blues.
Because they are sitting like this as a pair where fela ke.
Yeah.
And we are like
fucking full. No, when I went, I think it was jam-packed as well. But it was just that separate made me laugh.
Yeah, because of my dad and mom's rank, we sat in the middle, got the best seats, and I got the acha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, even I think we got decent seats, but not so great.
Yeah.
We got a little behind only because my dad, after retirement, we went.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So my dad had to go through contacts.
Yeah, same. My dad also, because my dad is not directly defense, right? Defense accounts. So he used to handle the accounts for a lot of brigadiers and colonels.
Got it,
so
understood.
you call in favors, basically.
Understood. No, if the thing is, if my dad was working at that time, he was connected to all those lieutenant generals, all these guys and all. So, like, but the thing is, after retirement, my dad was like, it feels awkward to call them.
Same.
So my dad is equally insecure as me.
Yeah. Now my parents, when they go to Northeast and all, they stay in army guest houses.
Yeah.
Because they're eligible for it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, they're eligible.
Yeah. It's like $75 a night, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to Tirupati, right? My dad booked a Sena Vihar.
Yeah.
Same thing. I stayed in Sena Vihar. Fucking.
It's just that you have to stand in line there to get the keys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but it was not that much. It's just for a while you stand, it was okay.
Yeah.
And that also my dad said, you stand in the line, we'll go and sit and come. I'm like, okay, cool. And then we got the key, and then beautiful hotel, dude. We balcony open, it's the view of the city down. Tirupati we are staying.
Yeah. Not Tirumala.
Tirupati. We are staying in Tirupati on the top. On
yeah.
top you're staying.
Okay.
And balcony door you.
So top is Tirumala only.
Then Tirumala. Sorry, my bad. Then Tirumala, not down. So you can see Tirupati, like the city you can see. And the night, like nice breeze. It's cold as fuck because it's on top of the hill, right?
Yeah.
And when we're checking out, I asked the bill, that like 120 or something.
Crazy, dude.
I looked at him like, I saw every like 5-star hotel, they're like 2,500, 3,500 a night. And I'm just like, okay, my dad gave like 5 rupee coin. And he's like, and you just look at each other and you just go. Oh, army hotels, when you stay in like, not hotels, I wouldn't say the word hotels, but there's Aram Ghar.
Yeah.
Even their terminology is very funny. Have you seen it? Aram Ghar, Sena Vihar.
In summers, they keep that giant matka for water.
Oh, yeah.
Pani Vihar.
Pani Vihar. It's just very heavy words. It's
Yeah.
like, in you like army, like Thal Sena. It's a very Thal Sena kind of word. It's not an army word. I don't even know how many people will get it.
Yeah. It's just you and I, we are vibing right now.
Yeah, we are vibing.
And also, sorry, only 3 people will get this joke. I have to get this pun out of my mind because it's in my head. Since you said Tirumala, in Tirumala, I would like to open a South Indian restaurant and serve on the menu Yedu Kontala Vada.
Govinda.
Yuck.
We were going so well. Why do you have to like...
Hey, this is the Nazar Ka Tika of podcast.
Yeah. This is like the same Geet. Arey, thodi der aur ruk nahi sakte. The same way I was thinking about it. But yeah.
But you were talking about Pakistanis, right?
Yes. The thing was... Oh yeah, fuck. I kept forgetting this. Sorry. The thing is, this is my closest interaction of them.
Yeah.
But you really hung out with them.
Yes.
Do you guys ever meet like, yeah, dude, I know it's fucked up. Or you just like...
So the first time we met, it was... You all are newcomers in this brand new country. And you both speak Hindi and Urdu, whatever. So you look alike.
Yeah.
So you immediately gravitate towards each other. Yeah, you're also from a garib country. I'm also from a garib country. Garib, bye.
This is so nice that US is like look at me both, they're like, we look at both of you the same way.
Poor.
Yeah. You guys like, nahi, ye alag hai, main alag ho. Bench dono ek hi ho. So yeah, continue, sorry.
So I don't think there was any awkwardness. After you met them and you went home, like first...
These are also, I have to agree that these are also kids who have come up from a well-off family in Pakistan, right?
Yeah, who can speak English.
Yeah, exactly.
Not your Pakistani cricket team people. Because you can see the stark difference between Indian cricketers and Pakistani cricketers. Cricket pierces a different market in India and it pierces a different market in Pakistan.
How come?
Like in India, I did that again.
Yeah, in India.
Yeah. But cricketers like Jadeja, for example, couldn't speak English.
Yeah.
Eventually picks it up because there are at least 3 or 4 people in the team who can speak, who are a little more global. But
I think Rahul Dravid can speak better English than the foreign minister of India.
100. Sadly. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Jaishankar. If you think about it, like Rahul Dravid has a VVS Lakshman is good at English. I mean, if you think about it, mostly the South Indian players.
Yeah, no, Ganguly is good.
Oh yeah, Ganguly is very good. Yeah, no denying.
Tendulkar is also not bad.
Tendulkar, no matter in which language he talks, he's bad.
Whenever the dream started for me in 1983, well, uncle pucha, left shoe pehante ho ki right shoe pehante ho? And he's like, well, the dream started in 1983. He's become an uncle, dude.
He was always an uncle. Yeah. He was never that's how you have to be good at sports. You have to understand. You have to be uncool.
Agreed.
You can't be like, oh, I went for this party. No.
Yeah, Messi can't be an interesting dude to hang out with.
When you asked Sachin, like, he would have been like, in 1983, I was thinking about lifting the World Cup. I'm like, dude, you were 7. I just wanted a bat. I just wanted a bat.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything else. So that you have to be that level of, a psycho.
Psycho, yeah.
That's how, like, the Bill Burr joke, it's so true. It's like he was a psycho on a cycle. It's good.
Yeah, he was a psychopath on a
bicycle. It's good. He should have been that.
Yeah.
Imagine if he had done a regular job, you'd be fucking putting like shit into the water.
Yeah.
Like you're a crazy psycho.
There is a great Gary Gulman joke where he's like, he talks about how Donald Trump, he used to think that Donald Trump has a lot of money. And then it's like, it's
this
not.
Gary Gulman.
He's like, it's not even close. Bill Gates has so much more. So then he says that, and these guys, when Bill Gates and Trump must be meeting, they must be like putting each other down through sarcastic comments. Because these guys are maniacally competitive. They have to be for me to cope with their success. If they are just normal people, that would drive me insane.
I'm fucked. Yeah. It's true. It's like the same thing. I don't know if you saw that roast battle that Delhi.
A little bit clips.
Even I didn't see. I saw only one clip where I didn't even see a clip. Someone told me about this. Where I think Bussy went on stage and he just, यार इन लोगों को क्या roast करूँ मैं?
इनके ticket sales.
So he just hands out his January ticket sales to these guys like a photocopy. That's what he told, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so glad he did that joke. I can move on with my life now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm clearly there is a like a stoic difference between me and him.
Yeah.
And I can never be that guy because I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
No matter if I sell out Madison Square Garden, I'm never going to take a printout of it and give it to someone.
And that wouldn't be the point of bragging for you at any point.
Any point. No, the thing is, that's just how. So I get it why he's so famous. India, people love it.
Because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be competitively a ticket seller. Like, I want to sell out giant auditoriums.
10,000 tickets. How was the show? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I sold 10,000 tickets. So I'm like, oh, so that's the same thing that Donald Trump and this shit. I'm so happy that they are a psycho like that.
Yeah.
Like, let them be.
Yeah.
You know what? Let us live a normal life.
That's exactly the point he makes, right?
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
Like, if
so
they're normal people, that would drive me insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
So like if they are normal people, that means I'm fucked up.
See, that's why Rahul Dravid drives me insane. Because you're like, he's a normal dude. He was standing in the line for elections and that went viral. And he's like,
I know.
Please don't shoot. I'm doing my duty as a citizen. Like, he's just, I'm like, how did you get so good?
Yeah, that is something that is like, I think that is like when he goes back home, he removes the mask like Scooby-Doo. It's just like a fucking But yeah, that is true, dude. So Rahul Dravid, I'm kind of jealous. Even when he was the coach of the Indian team, the way they started playing, I know they lost the tournament.
Yeah.
But dude, that World Cup.
Until the final match, I was so proud of
the way they dominated every fucking team. That is not dude. I've seen like 2003 Australia dominated.
Yeah, same energy.
Better, I would say better.
I would say better. Yeah, the bowling was
it was like bullying. We were bullying the other team. Like like the way we got out England, we got out. Like that is he built a team.
Yeah, he built a team, 100%. Everyone contributed.
Yeah, that's what he showed India. Like, whatever Dhoni showed, like, you know, what happens when a team performs, this guy fucking showed it better.
100%.
When every fucking player started, like Jadeja, like Mashami, Bumrah.
Yeah.
And
Shreyas Iyer got 100.
Shreyas Iyer. Like, then this guy, Shubman Gill, I think Shubman Gill
also
was
got
the biggest
runs.
find of the fucking World Cup because, you know, that's when they started calling the prince of the country and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
That World Cup. So
everyone stepped up, Even small thing like KL Rahul did not get one DRS wrong.
Yeah, even that. Yeah. All of us is like, I think he should take.
And he was the best keeper and he's a part-time keeper. He was the best keeper in the tournament.
2 unbelievable catches.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that's how you build a team and the team morale. I think the moment he left, I think the team is back to ruins. I don't know. And right now it's VVS Lakshman, right?
No. So India has so much talent that we are fielding 2 teams.
I know that.
So the second team coaches VVS Lakshman.
First team is still Dravid. Oh, then I have hopes, dude. Then I have hopes for this
T20 World Cup.
I think I have hopes because if it's Rahul Dravid, that's what you have to look at. You have to look a little deeper to understand. Like, for example, that's what Gary Kirsten and Dhoni did.
Yeah, agreed.
For the 2011. Nobody looks at it like that whole, like how Stephen Wright was with Ganguly.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright or Wright someone?
Yeah, John Wright.
Sorry.
Stephen Wright is the comic.
What is the speed of dark? One of my favorite jokes.
Yeah, great joke.
I think the smallest joke ever written. The shortest.
Yeah.
What is the speed of dark? So John Wright and Ganguly. You know these partnerships. Like how much, what is that guy's name? Greg
Chappell and
Saurav Ganguly. That's how you ruin a team.
Yeah.
That's how the 2007 exit happened in the first round.
Horrible.
And nobody talks about
that's how they ruined Irfan Pathan. Because they started promoting him he started batting number 3.
Oh yeah,
and
like
his bowling went to shit. But this World Cup, I have hopes because this is going to be like a 175, 180 run sort of average.
US, right? US and Caribbean.
Yeah, so bouncy, slow wickets.
But Indian batsmen will struggle.
No, I'm saying we have the technique. We are not all aao maro lapeta or jao batsmen. Kohli can provide. Kohli shines when it is 160 to 180 chases.
Of course, that's his favorite. That's when he's the best.
He can't do chasing 260. He cannot do it.
He's like, I don't know, this out of syllabus.
Yeah. Because Rohit Sharma can.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? So we have a good balance, I feel.
Yeah.
But this is our last chance to win.
Why?
after this, they will lose a lot of fans. If you don't win this also, I mean,
I think it's good if they lose fans. That's when they'll start winning again. They should lose fans. I think we have too many fans. It's a problem. This is generally my theory. I think the 2011 World Cup we won because a lot of people tell like Sachin's last World Cup. Nobody focused on the World Cup.
yeah, everyone focused on Sachin.
It was Sachin. I think that's why the team performed well because
Also, then get Dhoni in the World Cup team, dude.
best it will be. Just best. You saw that run? The Daryl Mitchell?
Why? He's a batsman.
Whenever I saw that, the moment I saw that, I was like, what would Aditya be bitching about right now? I was thinking that you'd be shouting at the TV, fucker, run!
I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? I mean, he's a current international player. Top ranked player. You strawberry farmer, you. Just give him the run. If it was Shadab Jakati on the other end.
Don't make me edit out this entire part, you bastard. Don't fucking say stuff that I have to edit out the entire thing.
No, what I'm telling Dhoni is, I love you. Don't make me not love you.
Yeah, that's what you should have first said and then started.
No, the frustration comes from, I like you so much, don't make me not like you.
Yeah.
Run. You don't need to. Like Kohli also did that in the New Zealand match in the World Cup. He was on 98 or something. Jadeja was coming back for the second. Kohli was like, nahi, ruk. But even though that is shitty, it made me hate Kohli a little bit and didn't appreciate that 100 as much. It's just that we were already winning at that point. We had like 10 overs to spare and a couple of runs
then
to get.
I wouldn't hate. Then it's like, just go for your personal record. It's fine.
Yeah, because you're already winning.
Yeah.
You're the top of the net run rate. There is no pressure on anything. It's okay. But Daryl Mitchell is not some... He's not...
Tail end is not Shardul Thakur.
He's not Lakshmipati Balaji.
Yeah, that he's sending back. And at least like shout no. Don't ask him. He came till here and then you're like, no, go back.
Also, he ran a couple of stairs, Dhoni, and then he's like,
yeah.
what is this?
That was crazy. That when I saw it, I lost. I was like, man. That is like all the 3 6s against Pandya went just...
Yeah,
it just
seriously.
It just went down.
But he is in red hot form. So maybe he thought, I'm better equipped to hit sixes. Maybe he'll have some explanation for it. But
that's what the fans would tell.
Yeah.
Maybe उनको पता है.
हाँ.
वो गलत नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है?
और किल्ला तेरी हो, हाँ.
तुम चुप रहो. वो तला है.
Tala for a reason.
Have you seen that? I just saw one meme today. Such a stupid meme. It's just. Have you seen Friends, the Vijay movie?
Yeah.
Very funny movie. In that one dialogue is no. Devyani will be standing on top of the thing and like Sitappa and Vadi will like Ennamma and he'll be like, hey, oh sorry, Ungle, you know that scene, right?
Yeah, of course.
They replace Vadivel with Dhoni and this the MR Radha with Ajit and Devyani says Tala Ennamma, hey, one they just really... And I saw that, I'm like, this is so dumb, but this is so funny.
But there are so many overlaps, right? Tala, there are two Talas. There is Ilaya Talapati. There is Talapati. Now, Ravindra Jadeja is being called as Talapati.
No, it was initially a lot. Like, this guy was called Chinna Tala.
Then there is Talaivar.
Talaivar is Rajni. Now Talapati is Vijay. He used to be Ilaya Talapati because he started calling Talapati when the movie Talapati came out. With like after 10 years. Like Talapati the movie.
Yeah.
Rajni's movie. Yeah. So Talapati at that time was Rajni.
Yeah, correct. Oh.
So Vijay was Ilaya Talapati.
Yeah.
And then just 10 years and then Rajni became Talaivar and Vijay became Talapati. Aap chronology samjhiye?
Yes, chronology samjhiye. Oh.
Yeah. Coming back to the topic where I fucking wanted to know, I don't know why we get digressed.
It is
Pakistani kids.
It is amazing to meet them because all your stereotypes go out of the window. They're well dressed. They're all, like you said, come from good families. They're decent people. And I was studying computer networking. Fucking, they rule that industry.
Pakistanis.
They're so smart.
Oh yeah, hackers, no.
You are fine. Show your vote stamp. Who did he vote for? Guess.
I voted for propaganda.
I voted for India. And I don't mean the opposition coalition.
Yeah.
But they were... So one of my closest friends, that motorcycle you see there, that was gifted by one of my closest Pakistani friends, Zubair.
Oh.
He became like my younger brother and stuff.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Played cricket. They all played cricket really well. So we had India, Pakistan mixed
teams. They were bowling,
teams.
you were batting. I know.
Yo, reverse swing, yo. they taught us
They
how
don't
to
even
put.
ask for the bat. Every Indian kid's dream. They're like, यार bat मांग ही नहीं रहा.
इसके सामने तो मैं bowling नहीं करूँगा और they're like इसके सामने मैं batting नहीं करूँगा. And also they taught us putting that Fisher tape on top of the tennis balls. You know how we play the hard tennis ball?
Red one.
Yeah, they play with light tennis ball with tape on top of it, fully taped.
Okay.
It becomes a different ball that swings and travels farther.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never tried this.
And what they do is they tape one side more than the other, so that makes it swing in, swing out, swing at will.
Oh.
Yeah. So it becomes a really competitive match.
Oh, the batsmen are fucked.
Yeah. So we had 3.
This is how I know like Pakistan is so bowlers, because they are doing it to make it more bowler friendly.
Yeah.
this is the definition of partition.
Yeah.
तुम batting लो हम bowling लेते हैं.
You know, in the 90s when they were so good, we
Yeah.
could not play them.
Yeah.
Their bowling was insanely good. My dad used to say, hey, they're using all soda bottle covers to shave. Yeah.
Like what like David Warner did.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, that's why they're doing it.
So there was actually one tournament that we used to play at night in parking lots.
Uh-huh.
Huge parking lots, right? US.
Okay.
So that would become the cricket pitch. Like
In the night, yeah.
In the night.
But like how would you do the pitch? Isn't it concrete or like tar?
Concrete.
Concrete pitch you used to ball.
Yeah, because it's light tennis with the tape
tennis
ball.
ball. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought.
Zoop, zoop, zoop. It would swing, and at night, ball would travel. It would look nice. One Sri Lankan team, one Indian team, 2 Indian teams because population.
Fucking
And
Asia Cup, huh?
Full Asia Cup every night. Dude, like
There is one like Chaminda Vas.
11:30, 12, there is all the Sri Lankans are sitting, typical island behavior, okay? Sitting on top of their cars and drinking beer like, Vacha, you go bat ra. And the Pakistanis are there like, Ruk namaz pad ke aata hu. And Indians are like, ye hone ke baad biryani khane jayenge. Like, perfect.
All stereotypes reinforced.
All stereotypes. And but the Pakistanis were very friendly. There is no animosity. The religion doesn't come in the middle. Politics never comes in the middle. It's for the first few interactions, you're just trying to find all the common grounds. Cute.
And what are the common grounds?
Like तुम दाल कैसे बनाते हो? Oh, हम दाल ऐसे बनाते हैं. Their food is not as masaledar.
It's little bland.
Yeah, little basic masalas.
Acha, got it. Understood.
Like they don't have
Not like American bland or English bland.
No. Yeah, blander. I mean, less complicated as compared to Indian.
Indian food. Okay.
So you would get to know.
I'm surprised how their food is more bland, because I thought like Pakistani food would be delicious as fuck, right?
It is insanely delicious. So by bland, I don't mean less tasty. What I mean is less number of spices.
Oh, acha, got it. Understood.
The garam masala has lesser number of
Got
garams.
it. Understood. Yeah.
So
It's just like they're more simplified.
Yeah,
More simplified than Indian.
I just said garam masala has lesser number of garams. I just realized.
How did I not hear it? Oh fuck.
Lesser garams in the masala. They only have 2-3 garams, huh?
Yeah,
One gudang
garam masala
and
is lesser garam.
when I started smoking, garam meant gudang garam.
Gudan garam. Yeah.
Did you know that it's a Malaysian cigarette?
No, I didn't.
It's not Indian. It's Malaysian.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gudang garam.
Gudan. Oh, okay. Don't say it like that. Don't be racist right now.
It's not racist. It's a good mimicry. It's on point mimicry of
A Chinese person.
everyone.
That's what it sounded like.
Chinese person from Telangana.
Yeah. Gudang garam. Like, you even squinted your eyes, you bastard. That's not.
That's how the accent comes out, dude. Yeah. That's how the accent comes out.
I didn't your vocal cords are attached to your eyes.
Like if you want to do an American southern accent, you have to be like, because you're holding the cowboy hat in your head.
Oh, acha, like got it. Yeah, got it. I don't know you. I thought you looked like that very. Oh, acha, got it now. Yeah. You're top of a fucking.
Yeah, cowboy. This sounds like you're on top of something else. Yeah.
This one had that. Kevin had the same joke. When he went for a ranch, he went to a ranch and they were like had a horse, and he's a short guy.
Yeah.
So he was with another person behind him, and we are just like, I'm sitting behind him, and both of us are like, and I'm like, and he was doing an entire act out. It's very nice. But yeah, so that's interesting that, you know, Pakistani kids and Indian kids in America are like united because of just the...
Yeah, the similarity in the culture, same things you want to do. You both have...
what is their take on that propaganda shit? I want to know that. Like how we talk about our own BJP, Congress, the fight and everything. What is their take on that?
What I learned from them...
I mean, not BJP, I mean
their country.
Yeah.
Their country, they say, so one of the things I heard was, see, for a long time, it is this person goes out, the other person comes in, then the old person comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lot of like returns.
Nawaz Sharif kept coming back. So like whenever Nawaz Sharif comes, huge infrastructure projects would start because he had subsidiary companies that were building companies.
Okay.
So all the contracts would go out, to highways अच्छे बन जाएंगे, flyovers बन जाएंगे, but people won't get employment. Then the other guy comes, it's just like religion.
Okay.
So they're like, no one is focusing on employment, no one is focusing on making a tech hub in
standard of living.
Yeah, so like India, they were saying that how so many of you come here to study because you know that in the tech industry, Indians are good at tech. They're like, did you know that you would meet Pakistani students before you came here?
No.
Because when we were doing our visa orientation and stuff, everyone was like, there'll be a lot of Indians there. You can take help from them. Our seniors would be like, there are a lot of Indian students. They have a big network. They'll help you out. And when we went there, like, there are Pakistani. There are Pakistanis here. Like, it was a big surprise for us.
It was a big surprise for you guys. Well, that's fine. Because the thing is also, this is the country where a lot of their leaders have also been assassinated.
Yeah.
And also like long back, recent.
Yeah.
Like I think ours is just like, I think the Gandhi family.
Rajiv Gandhi was last.
Rajiv Gandhi that's 90s. I think
1991.
Benazir Bhutto was like in the 2000s she got assassinated. I think
Benazir Bhutto's father also got assassinated.
Yeah. She came back and then she got assassinated. So I think ours and also ours are only two, right? Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi who got assassinated. Was there anyone else who got assassinated?
Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi.
No, I meant presidents. He was never a president.
Yeah.
Like a prime minister. Prime minister. The leaders, only these two.
I mean, Lal Bahadur Shastri died in mysterious circumstances in Tashkent in Russia.
That's not confirmed. The Tashkent files, right?
Yeah.
But that's not confirmed.
Yeah, it's not confirmed.
But in Pakistan, a lot of their leaders get assassinated.
Yeah.
Because which is very weird as how people would be so afraid. Like, because, see, I have this mentality where I think a lot of like suicide bomb blasts happen in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Which is my mindset. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but this is what the news has told me. I'm saying since you have interacted with this Pakistani kids, is it that common?
It's not that common. They're like, there is more to our lives, but politics affects us less. So the conversation about someone's assassination stays for less time in the conscience of the population.
Why? Because they're used to it.
Because they have to go work for money. The government is not getting any subsidiaries. Nothing. They have to run their businesses. They have to figure out import, export. They have to figure out local stuff. So they're like, watching news is not a big concern.
They're not even dependent on their...
They've given up on the governments. Because so you know how we sit down for every budget, someone will break it down on Instagram. They're like, we know half of the budget will go to ISI. Half of the budget will go to army. They'll justify it somehow saying, we need to protect our borders. India is progressing this, that, Kashmir. And none of the money will come to LPG subsidiary. There is no gas shortage there is right now.
Yeah, that I heard.
You saw that balloon gas?
Yeah. So the intense video, dude.
Fuck, what a
fucking intense.
Giant polythene. You go to these places.
And when he says giant, it's not giant. It's fucking giant.
Yeah, huge transparent polythene in which you bring kanda, tomato.
Yes.
Right? They just pump the gas, tie it with a rubber band, and one kid brings it home like a balloon. And then the mother makes food with that.
Unbelievable. Then I saw that is like, dude, how the fuck is the country now? And that is also they're stealing.
Yeah, they're stealing.
They're breaking the pipeline and they're stealing.
So even at that, so if you think about it this way, there are such stuff. There are such things that happen in India also. But
yes, of course.
You and I belong to a class of people where it doesn't affect us. So we can go about our life however we want. You still get gas, you still get water, you get... Same thing in Pakistan. There is a small population of affluent people whose life is exactly the same as ours. And there is a huge chunk of population that has nothing.
Oh, this is like the fucking China, dude, when they were eating animals and all. That's like that time.
Pigeons and all they were eating.
They were like rats.
Yeah.
This is like I remember
Cultural
after the
World
War II.
Yeah.
It's just like they had nothing.
Yeah. Because that Mao Zedong's, Chairman Mao's all initiatives led to a point where there was nothing left. Crops were getting destroyed.
No, so, you know that I've watched one documentary where it said it was inspired by Stalin.
Yeah.
Collectivization.
Yeah.
That term, I don't know if I'm saying it correct. Collectivization.
Yeah, collectivization. Yeah.
And he did it because he was so paranoid that the people might unify against me.
Yeah, he started funding these group of people called as the Red Soldiers.
Yes.
who were university students, and after a point so basically they were like vigilantes who were forcing the rest of the population to respect the government.
Yeah, exactly.
The single party system.
Similar North Korea kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, very similar.
But the thing was, they were also doing that. They were going into houses and they were picking out like groceries and they're just taking it like buns that were in the oven.
Yeah, yeah.
They were just taking that and then just walking out, and people died of starvation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it sounds very similar to this Pakistan whole thing.
You know, this actually reminds me, there is a very interesting story. Pakistani foreign minister once visited China when India was gaining...
Pakistani foreign minister visited China?
China when Chairman Mao Zedong was in power. And this was the time when India was like cozying up to Russia.
Yes.
So Pakistan felt threatened and they were like, okay, well, diplomatic relationships with China. Indi Chini Bhai Bhai had just ended. We had lost the war to China and Pakistan...
This is 1962.
1963-64.
No. The war that we had lost was
61.
No, we lost 62 war, not...
62. Yeah, 62.
We lost the 62 war.
62 war, and Pakistani foreign minister went to China and he took as a gift, diplomatic gift, a box of 24 mangoes. And mangoes were huge in that part of, like Punjab part of Pakistan,
correct,
right?
okay.
So, and at this point, no one in China had ever seen, tasted or known about mango. Mango did not exist in China because it grows in tropical climate and they didn't have a lot of tropics at that point.
Okay.
And so Mao Zedong felt suspicious or whatever. So all these red guards who were there, factory workers and stuff who were supporting him, he's like, dude, we've ridden them hard and high. So he just said, distribute it to the 24 random factories. So every factory got 2 mangoes. This was the first, and they were like, oh my god, Chairman Mao ke haath se aaya hua mango, this is a gift from him. So some people caressed it, touched it to see how it felt, and mango became this mystical fruit in China where some people dipped it in formaldehyde and preserved it. Some people started worshipping mangoes. Then mango paraphernalia, mango souvenirs became a huge thing. There was a mango procession that went through, and anyone who made fun of how ridiculous this sounds, कि तुम एक fruit को revere कर रहे हो just because it came from Chairman Mao, 2-3 such people were shot by red guards.
Wow.
Yeah, like what did you say? It was literally
they
like
were
that.
literally like bench of man.
Yeah. And it's like communism is supposed to be for Aam Aadmi. Like this. I snuck in another pun.
Yeah, another pun. Just another pun came out. Like, okay. I don't know, like that's a very interesting story though. Where did you see it?
I read about it.
You read about it? Fuck. This is which year though? 1964.
60s, late 60s. Right after the cultural... So after the revolution for food, which didn't work out, they went to cultural revolution to revive. That as a culture will go ahead. All these little red books, communist red books were published, and this was that era. And as the country was losing faith in the leadership of Mao Zedong, these mangoes came and were like, look how much he cares about us. He thought about us. He gave us these mangoes.
This is whole like how idol worshipping can take you to such horrible places.
Yeah.
Fuck. I had this theory about the idol worshipping with heroes in the South industry.
Can I say one more fact about Mao Zedong?
Yeah,
he was this communist guy. He's like, what this capitalism, Western civilization should never touch foot here and all this. You know what they did to his grave? You know what they did to his old apartment, which is kept as a sanctuary? It is inside a fucking mall.
Oh, that's beautiful. I was going to say that they built a KFC out of it.
Same, almost the same.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
They made a mall on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, now it is a mall. That complex is a mall now. And his apartment remains untouched. But everything around is like KFC, Burger King,
what
their
irony.
version. Yeah.
Oh, that should be like a like a, what do you call that? Like a short film.
Yeah.
Just like showing.
And Hitler's tombstone in Germany is also like a parking spot.
Oh, dude. Really?
Yeah. Normal, regular people park on top of it. There are no boards, no signs, nothing.
Then, but how do people know that it's Hitler's graveyard? Like, did some like archaeologists or some
people who studied history know.
They come like, this is where he was.
It's common knowledge that it is where it is, but people pay no attention.
Yeah, they have too much of guilt riding, dude.
Yeah.
I can totally see, like, whenever you hear about Germans and all, no, they're overcompensating for whatever that guy did.
We will be also in a few years.
Of course, that is the true. Have you seen Band of Brothers?
Yes.
The last episode?
Yeah.
When the... Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't have said the name of the gentleman with the mustache. Not good for the algorithm.
Yes, of course. But no, the thing was idol worshipping. I had this theory. I was talking to someone and it like kind of made a lot of sense. We were high. We were just high and talking to each other. And it was talking about how idol worshipping, like in the sense, why does Malayalam make good movies? In comparison to other South Indian industries. Like what could be the problem? You know, everybody wants to make good movies, but why are they making better movies? And I thought about it. In the 50s and 60s, every industry was making good movies. Kannada, Tamil.
Right, correct.
They were like a lot of story-oriented movies.
Yeah,
because there was a lack of technology and everything was story-driven, dialogue-driven.
Yeah, a lot of public message.
Message, whatever it be, and like questioning the authority or questioning something. But somewhere what happened in the 60s and 70s, there were this one or few actors who cracked the code of idol worshipping.
Yeah, superstardom.
They became so big that it was no longer about the movies.
Agreed. MGR in Tamil, Rajesh Khanna in North.
And then like NTR in
Telugu.
And Rajkumar in Kannada.
Kannada. Yeah.
And all these guys, they achieved this level of stardom where it was no longer about the movie, it was about them. People came to watch a glimpse of him.
Agreed.
Never happened in Malayalam. No actor could crack that in Malayalam. Yeah. Mohanlal came the closest, but even when he did a shitty movie, he was criticized.
See, this collectivism and communism actually works out well. Yeah.
Works if you're in the movie industry.
Yeah, it works. As a nation, it will make you go to dogs.
But in the movie industry, somehow, and I noticed,
very good point. Yeah,
and
I agree.
This just never cracked that, and so every hero could never go. So it was always about stories.
Yeah,
but they had their own issues. Where I think I was talking to some Malayalam industry technician. Why Malayalam movies became better than the 90s and 80s was in the 80s and 90s they had a different problem. They had that Brahmin thing.
Oh.
And if you watch a lot of directors are Nair, Iyer, Menon.
Yeah.
A lot of directors were only in that cast.
Yeah, there was no Basil Thomas.
Yes, exactly. There was no Anwar Rashid.
Yeah.
There were not like these kind of technicians. And I was saying like, and this is not me. This is a technician from Malayalam industry. He's telling me. He's like, that's what happened. So what happened was they were doing like how the Tamil Nadu cricket.
Yeah.
They were not promoting other caste players.
Yeah.
Same thing was that they were not promoting other caste actors or directors. What happened was, what fucked up their industry was the 2005, 2006 when YouTube made entry into the world. The moment YouTube made entry, these guys started learning about film techniques through YouTube.
They didn't need these fuckers anymore.
So what happened was they started making these low budget,
great concept movies. Yeah.
Great concept movies that the industry, and also one thing that is common about Malayalam audiences, they love good stories.
Yeah.
So it just picked up, and then what happened? Good actors started doing movies with them for free. Like for very less rates.
Great insight. Yeah.
And they just skyrocketed and these guys are just dethroned.
No, the idea of doing something you like for no money or less money, that also only, like I feel like Kerala has that concept.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Shah Rukh Khan might like a script like that. He will try to make that script bigger rather than make him smaller.
Yeah, he would make that script more Shah Rukh Khan rather than more script.
Yeah, correct. I agree.
Trying to fit into the script, you were like, no, make the script more Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah. Malayalam, see again, it is that socialist attitude being like, this is good stuff, doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, that's the thing is, Tamil and there are Telugu also, there are some movies, Kannada also started now. Like I think after Kirik Party, and like there are few, there is Kantara and shit like where it's like they're going more regional, which is good because their regional is very intense, and it's true because the difference in the financial wealth is so bad between Bangalore and the other regions. If you take a road trip to Bangalore, you'll see the actual Karnataka.
Yeah.
So I'm saying movies are being made, but it's just the numbers game. Malayalam is on another. Like it's like that class topper who always goes 99 and you're all like, oh, 75, be happy.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, we have to explode that.
It's, dude, some of the Malayalam movies, like, so Hollywood made superhero movies, right?
Yeah.
Now it's in the collective conscience of the entire world that, oh, there are these people with abilities, that sort of stories come into the fore, right? What was Bollywood's interpretation of it? Krish, right?
Yes.
So they're like, okay, something similar. Same guy speaks Hindi. That's what they thought.
Yes.
You know how Malayalam did it? Have you seen Minnal Murli?
Yeah.
Insane movie.
It's a very good premise.
It's a it's an origin story of the villain.
Yeah.
Origin story of the hero. There is equal, and you don't hate the villain at any point.
Any point.
You understand him, and you understand the hero.
What is the premise of it? So beautiful. It's like two guys, same powers, just different upbringing.
Yeah.
Different outlook on
Beautiful. Yeah.
Different outlook on life altogether.
Yeah. And the first time they show the hero's power, the first close-up shot of him showing his power is his Hawaii chappal. When he's starting to, he's
Run
pushing
fast.
himself. Yeah. That Hawaii chappal is the first shot.
Yeah.
Someone in a gaon wearing a lungi. He's not jumping over lower parallel skyscrapers.
Yeah.
He's
That's what I think. Like, very good. And also, how well the comedy was in the movie.
great.
That police.
Yeah.
Police, the way he acted in that, I'm like, dude, this is how you should make movies.
Yeah.
And by the way, the villain in that movie is a very good actor.
Yeah. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
it's a very little.
Yeah.
I'll check.
I know.
I'll check. We don't have a Jamie. Jamie, pull the. Give
Jamie,
that a goog.
give that a goog.
Give that a goog. Mark, I can only remember Mark now. Give that a goog.
Check it out. Give that a goog. Yeah.
Minnal Murli. Cast. No, fucking his name is not even there. Guru Somasundaran.
Guru.
So he's done this movie called. Have you seen Jigardanda?
Yes.
He's a tutor. He's a tutor in that movie. The guy who teaches the villain, Bobby Simha.
Yeah. Now.
But he did a very
Nice
intense movie called Joker in Tamil.
Okay, I have not seen.
What's that?
Something fell. It's okay.
Oh no! Someone hit the door. It was the door.
No. Oh, it's Lucy.
I think it's Lucy.
Yeah.
I could hear it's Lucy. Sorry, Lucy. Give us 5 minutes. Actually, yeah, exactly 5 minutes. No, the Joker is a very satirical movie, but very dark. It's very dull. It's this guy who are very poor. They show in Tamil Nadu as Tamil Nadu. Like that, he has a day job, security guard. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm exactly right about security guard. But he has a job, very low. One thing I remember is these guys are like when he's falling in love with this girl. But their love, where it's happened, where election pracharam is going on. And they have been called from villages to put in a truck. They go, men get two biryani and then one two vodka or something.
Yeah.
And she is also standing in the line with the guys because she has to buy one vodka bottle for her father.
Okay. Yeah.
Very that they show very realistic.
Man.
And he's like, no, I'll buy for you. You go stand there. I'll get it for you. And she's like, fine. And then he goes buys those 2 whiskey bottles or whatever it is, waters, and then he gives it to her. That's how their romance is blooming.
Great premise.
So basically, what happens is when Prime Minister announced that Swachh Bharat, toilets in every house. So what they did in these villages was to show the idea. They went to the village which had the best photographing location. One house, only one house will get a toilet.
Wow.
And before the minister comes, his team will come see which is the best house.
The house that minister is, the house that's worthy for the minister to step into.
Step in and a very good photographing point.
Yeah.
They come and they choose his house. And he's got married to this girl, Bana, she's pregnant or not. Very happy. And he's like very happy that she's gonna get a toilet and finally because she's pregnant and it's very hard.
Yeah.
And 2 days before the event, the PA comes and is like, this is not the right house.
Oh, fuck.
That house is the right house.
So
and they stop construction midway. So there are like walls 3 sides, there is no top, and the toilet is like half built.
What?
And they immediately start the toilet construction there. Very intense scene. And the next scene is like it's raining and she's in a lot of pain. She wants to go use the restroom.
But because there's no top.
No, she goes because the other restroom is very far, the public. She's pregnant, she can't walk. She goes in that restroom. But it's still half finished. It is intense rain. The walls collapses on her and she dies. The wall collapses on her. He goes crazy. And the next half of the movie is he thinks he's the prime minister. Now it's full funny.
Wow, really?
Second half is full funny.
He's lost his shit.
He's a now crazy guy. He has one assistant who's also like believes that he is the prime minister. She's also one nutcase.
Turn.
Yeah, it's just turn, and he is like giving judgments to people. Nobody knows who is. People don't give a shit about him. It's just the name of the movie. That's why the movie is Joker.
Okay, got it. Wow, great premise.
Great premise, but it's very dark. It's like you watch it, you're like, oh man. Yeah. Like I can feel something in my belly just like move, like the reality of the country.
Yeah.
It's a very intense story.
Any other movie that you've seen that makes you feel like that? Anything that's like any Hindi movie that has made you feel like that? Because there are a couple of Hollywood movies that made, like even the Hollywood movie Joker, that made me feel like, oh my god, this guy is very sad.
Yeah. True. Yeah, true.
Yeah, it was like, oh.
True, yeah, the Joaquin Phoenix one.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Is that how you say it?
I know. It's someone told me like Joaquin Phoenix or something.
It's not Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. No, not Joaquin Phoenix. I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix or something like that. I don't know the exact some pronunciation of it. I used to call him Jack in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, you're an English comedian.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, when I watched the movie, I still like the Heath Ledger more.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about DC Comics. When you were
There's some
talking about
darkness.
the thing was Marvel made it kid friendly. But the thing was DC Comics was for adults.
Yeah.
It was dark.
It's very dark. Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason I like that.
Yeah.
Marvel, even if you're going for kid friendly, it's fine. But you don't have to have this like a humor which is forced into the script.
Yeah, because it's a formula. It's like Manmohan Desai of the 2020s. Yeah, in
It's
Hollywood.
Like everything is written, and I think that's what the reason for their downfall. Like if you watch the last DC movie, everyone remembers his Vengeance. It's Batman, Chris Pattinson.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. It's the last movie, and everybody remembers it because it was even though I was not a big fan of the movie, because in the middle that him and the equation of the Catwoman was not justified for me.
It was not justified.
When they kissed, I literally in the theater like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah. For me, it was more like a detective movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was more like a detective movie.
It was like a neo-noir French detective film.
I don't know. I've not seen much of French noir movies and all. But it did.
No, I read it somewhere. I repeated it to sound smart.
I don't know anything about that. But whole thing is, even when you watch the movie Vengeance, it was like, I don't know if that's what it's called. It's called Batman.
It's called The Batman.
The Batman, yeah. But actually, it's taken from the comic that was called Vengeance.
Vengeance, yeah.
That's why he says, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
I am Vengeance.
Yeah.
And dude, that shot with the Colin Farrell lying upside down in the car, and then what a shot!
Yeah,
dude.
great.
Like the theater went crazy. I was sad that they put that shot in the trailer. The Colin Farrell car chase and trailer, and I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, no, dude, this scene you should have kept it in the movie.
Yeah,
I should have crazy for this scene.
And the CGI is just perfect enough that it still feels like a Gotham. It still feels like Gotham, but it doesn't feel like cartoon.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like cartoon, and that music building, very nice.
No, the darkness also, right? Like I have like the Dark Knight series comic book. In that, it's a young Bruce Wayne, and like one chapter is just his conversation with this therapist.
Okay.
Who's saying, so why do you get these thoughts of killing someone? Like it's like dark. It's like adults. It's not like you won't see like Ant-Man going to a therapist and being like, I want to go inside someone's asshole. It's not like.
Did that even happen? No, but I get it. You know what? The thing was, no matter how much of a fucking purist attitude you have to look at like follow money. Whichever sells, that's what people are gonna make. People stop watching DC movies. People stop. The thing is, why do you think Rajni or like Vijay or all these things happen? It's the same thing. I think we spoke about it before. When Vijay comes up with a movie or Rajni comes up with a movie, it's 4 tickets per family.
Yeah, correct.
But when DC puts out a movie, it's 1 ticket per family or max 2. It's the kids going. The parents, you don't take your parents.
See, you can still be like okay, Metallica made it big.
Yeah.
Right? If not everyone has to get the same type of people as Metallica. You can be a Megadeth. You don't need to sell 1 billion copies. You can sell 200 million copies. What DC I thought was the reason why they fucked up was because they tried to be like Marvel. They didn't commit totally to their darkness.
If they had committed, they would have gotten their own fan following.
And that would have been a more
hardcore,
more buying into the idea. Sort of they would have explored like, okay, do tangents to this dark character. It wouldn't have been like, okay, now bring all the best DC characters and make a Justice League just to counter Marvel.
Yeah, exactly. That was their answer to Avengers.
Yeah.
It was like someone sat at the board of directors like, guys.
But have you seen Wonder Woman?
The first one, which is good.
Which is actually good.
Which is good.
I was like, oh, because they didn't try to be Marvel in that movie.
They didn't try to be Marvel. There was nothing funny.
Yeah, nothing
It's only that one guy who's hitting on her, who's in love with her, once in a while he's just like he's trying to comprehend how strong she is.
Huh.
That they showed it in a humor way, but otherwise there's no much fun in it.
Then they made the second part of Wonder Woman, which is at 1975 or something. It has Pedro Pascal, who plays a TV personality who's an evil guy secretly, and it's all jokes. He's like, you know how I want to take over the world.
Got it.
That kind of character.
Pedro Pascal, I think only Narcos I loved him.
He was great in Narcos.
Narcos, I fucking fell in love with him. And The Last of Us also, he's good.
I haven't seen The Last of Us.
No, don't watch. It's not good.
Okay.
He's good. The series shit.
Okay.
Oh,
really? Because people are raving about it.
Yeah, until when you watch something, you're watching it for, it's 8 episodes or something. You're watching for the final climax, right?
Yeah.
The main fight scene in that game, they showed it as a montage. It's literally, they are trying to, are you going to watch it?
No, I'm not going to watch it.
I'll just break it to you.
Because I don't know the game also.
It's nothing. It's a very simple premise. Zombie attack.
Okay.
Everyone, you bite within 24 hours, you turn into a zombie. And it's that, what do you call that? What is the name of that bacteria that invades your body and takes over? You are dead, but you're not dead.
No.
Leukocyte or something. Okay, I forgot. Okay. So that's basically the drug. That drug. And the thing was, they start with the series is like, what happens is this virus goes into beetle and small insects and they takes over their body.
Okay.
They act, but they are dead.
Huh.
They still move and they think. And it's consuming all the energy from the body until it's fully done and then it dies. Whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Until it moves on to the next victim. But they say this virus cannot survive in human body because the human temperature is way warmer for its current conditions.
Yeah.
It cannot survive in a human body. That's the theory. But then they ask like, what if it can improvise? It can, what is the call for?
Adapt,
evolution.
Yeah. Evolve
into where it can survive. That is how they start the series.
Okay, got it.
And the next is the zombie attack. Everything is gone.
Understood.
And it's attacking all this thing. So one thing is the girl, the Pedro Pascal and the girl.
His daughter.
No, not his daughter.
Oh, some girl.
What his thing is, this girl was bitten. And then for 48 hours, 72 hours, she didn't change. So they realized that she can be the cure.
And now you have to protect her.
Yes.
So
the thing is, the one army is protecting her. And there is another, civil war kind of army.
Yeah.
That is in search of this thing, okay. He has to go through them and there is this one army, I don't know the exact terms of it. He has to go and give the girl to them, this liberation army, where they will take blood out of her and create the vaccine.
Got it.
Here's the thing. So through the course of the journey, he starts falling for this girl. Not falling in love, like a daughter.
Yeah.
He's like,
wants to take care of her.
Like, I like you. I really like you. Like my daughter. Because even Pedro Pascal had a daughter who died.
Of
That's
course.
the past also they add to that. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the game, it's very well written. So here, what happens is this whole thing is you can watch the series. How he gets to one point and all. Last episode, when he takes out the Liberation Army, they said we can't take out the vaccine or the blood without killing her.
And now he has to fight them.
They just punch him and they throw him out. Now he is like, don't kill her. Just for the vaccine. So he is fighting the entire Liberation Army. That is one episode.
Alone.
But that is shown as a montage. And he's like, like a slow motion shot of him killing people.
I hate it when they do that.
And I'm like, bro, that should have been the scene.
I feel like it reminds me of somewhere else where this has happened also. Like where the end is just like slow motion.
Yeah, slow motion shots of him killing soldiers. Soldiers are falling off because he's this badass who knows everything. I'm like, no, show it to me. No, that's when you show it to me every scene by scene. And then the final interaction with the bad guy killing him, then taking the daughter and going. That would be nice.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it. So I was like, last episode I was very disappointed. Because
they needed someone who thought like Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're like, no,
like,
keep one frame. Fucking fight.
Yeah.
You fight, fucker. Keep one wide frame.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're done, right?
We hit. We look good.
You hit me. You hit.
Stay there. Don't move.
Oh yeah, he got angry at that guy.
That white martial
guy.
Arts guy.
You stay. Don't move. Oh, fucking hell.
You stay there. Look good. You look good. Me look good. Everybody look good. Stay there. Don't move.
Don't move.
And then he does that again. He just moves.
He's like, fuck you, man. What the fuck? Yeah. These new English fighters are not good at. Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
The thing that I can never forget that Jackie Chan said in an interview is that you have to do it. You have to do good job. Like if you audience watch it in theater, this good, this bad. That's it. Will you go to every theatre and tell the audience that day the sun didn't come, that day this guy was on leave, the union had rules? Like, no, good movie, bad movie, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Good movie, bad movie. That's it. It's like a very comedian's approach. Good joke, bad joke.
Bad joke,
That's it.
yeah.
Don't be like, oh, that day my bike fuel got over. I was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap it up, right? 1 hour,
Yes.
10 minutes. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, today we did something that I don't know if you noticed. We didn't have an introduction.
Yeah, we didn't.
We just started. That's good. We should do this more often. I think I'll cut.
But if
before.
someone like watches it till the end, I think we should tell them something. If you like this, just comment or just write emails or whatever. Follow us on Instagram.
Either good or bad.
Yeah,
just
good,
comment.
bad, yeah.
The sun is out.
Don't write about family problem. Just write good, bad,
Good,
do better,
bad,
do more,
better,
do less.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, thank you so much. Good night, guys. I mean, goodbye, guys. See you next
Whenever
week.
you're watching it, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
See you next time. This is Anand Rathnam.
Aditya Natrajan.
And this is Elephant Room Podcast. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Cut.